Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Jay's Click Weekly Reflections. Here with me, I have a trade that I took on a Thursday. I didn't manage to record it as I traded the pair, or basically took the trade on my main machine that doesn't have the screen recording capability. So I was unable, I couldn't basically I wasn't able to reach, not really being able, but I was so focused on my main machine that I didn't think of grabbing my laptop and do the screen recording of the trade as it unfolded. But here I am now doing the analysis of the trade. That will be the key focus on this week's weekly reflection, as well as a mini analysis on the DX dollar, what I want to see this week in regards to the price action that has taken place last week. It was a busy week with the pound, yen, together with dollar having their rate decision news this week, then ending the week with the NFP. So it was quite a busy one, and as I had said on last week's weekly reflections, I wasn't looking forward in participating in the markets because there was a whole bunch of activity. So I just waited up until Thursday when I took these trades, and I wasn't really looking much into taking them. But when I saw the setup, I said, hey, why not? Because it was an interesting setup. It was looking good. It was looking nice. So I gave a shot of it, and here is the analysis of how the trade unfolded. So yen has been yen has been strong for a couple of days now. This being the third week in of yen being strong. So basically, with a strong move, you expect some form of retracement to come along in regards of profit taking to be in place. So if we go to the 4H, which was the higher time frame that led to the action of this trade, you can see very well that price has been going down since this decline began. We've been printing lower lows with lower highs, and that's of course is a downtrend. So I look to take orders like this one where price is retracing. I usually find myself performing well in sort of retracement, come reversal sort of trades. I usually love them because they usually go very well. They usually perform very well. So when we look at this current trade, as we were here now, I was looking for this retracement move, retracement in terms of this swing here, because and as I took this trade, I was actually targeting these equal highs that were above here, but price didn't manage to go there. So having in mind we haven't still closed much below during the week, it suggests that sellers might be taking their profits, might be profit taking, then giving the market a chance to sort of retrace so that they may place some good sell orders below. So it's a pair that I'm still looking, it's a pair that I'm still watching, and if I happen to see another setup again down here, I'll probably take another buy. But in regards to how the pair is looking, seems like yen have really intervened to their currency. So we might be in a long run of the sell orders, and at the moment I don't see an opportunity to enter sell. As by model, as per what I usually trade, this will be in a better place to enter a sell model. But again, I was in this opposite direction and I wasn't geared or ready to enter that sell. So we'll see if price happen to provide another good sell opportunity to proceed going down. But honestly, here I don't see myself participating in a sell order. I'll be more comfortable participating in a sell order when price retraces well above here, giving a sort of kind of a good discount. So this swing is one which made it possible for me to participate in this. Again, it was after the red decision for the yen, so there was the need to see some retracement pump up. So going down to the entry time frame, the time frame that I initiated the order on, we can see here that on Wednesday, which was the day for red decision, this was the price action after the red decision that came. We ranged, we came down, took liquidity, then again came up, closed up above this swing high. So that to me is a change in market direction, and I was waiting for this retracement to die for me to take a buy order. So on this pair, it was around during the the London session, and now looking at it after, I see that I entered the trade early. I should have waited for the retracement to completely die down, but that wasn't the case. So I took the order in regards to this order block here, the order block that caused the market to really rocket high and close above this swing. So I was confident that price would come, test this order block, then proceed upwards. So an ideal entry would have been this second entry that I entered. That would have been a very safe entry. Actually, that's why I added another order. But this was an early entry. Now looking at it, I should have wanted to enter at least here after this candle had engulfed this candle, but as I entered as price was coming down again, but my stop loss was well below here, so I knew that price there's no way it would have come all the way down here, not unless it wanted to continue going lower, and with that I was okay coming out of the market and just bowing down to the sell pressure. So I was activated there. My order was on top of this order block with my stop loss here. Then once price came, showed some range after this liquidity pickup here, I again added another position here now after price closed above this swing high. So that to me is another change in market direction. If you see this swing here, it closed above here. So that's a change in market direction. And once price was coming down, my order was again on this order block here, another pending order. Now with my stop loss below this swings, because I knew now price was done with this activity below here. Now we are gearing up, going upside. So once that happened, I managed this stop loss, I moved it up here again. So now the same amount of risk that was risking here was still the same amount of risk that was available here after adding this order, and I was willing to let the trade run and go towards that. My target was a bit up here, this wasn't my target, but once I saw price first of all engulf this and start to show signs of going lower again at the equilibrium of the swing, so I decided to take my profits. I closed all my orders on this candle. I decided to take my profits, appreciate them, and wait for the week to end, then have some good equity that I can tackle the trade with this coming week. So the weekly reflection, the reflection of the lesson that I took from that is, if I had waited at least to see some nice change in the direction that we want to go, either by this engulfment here or by this here, I would have been in a position to enter with some good risk and probably have some good targets. But with this one, honestly, now looking at it below, it's I rushed the entry, because once we see we went up, we didn't manage to even close above here. If the price would have come and managed to engulf this candle, then it would have been a nice entry, but that didn't happen. We again went lower. So gearing up into enter the next trade is something that I'll look upon. I'll try and be patient, just try to wait sort of engulfment in terms of my entry and see what I'll be able rake in. So in terms of what I want to see this coming week, or in terms of the trades that I'm planning to see, one, I'm interested in gold. With dollar being so weak, I'm interested in gold, and I'm kind of in between, or whether to take the long, to proceed with the longs, or to remain with the shorts. So if we look at, if I remove these executions, I didn't execute any this week. Looking at it, price during and this swing, because it's a swing that closed well above this equity, probably the daily candles want to proceed going high. Then again, we can see as this retracement was coming down here, we saw change in market structure when price closed above here. So that signals that price want to continue proceeding upwards. Then this Friday candle, it went up, then came again, retested this order block, then proceeded going high. As well as there's a unicorn, because we have swing low, swing high, there's a breaker, and we have a fair value gap here. So that makes this a daily unicorn. Having in mind that again we closed above it, so that suggests that taking a buy will be a good idea for this pair, and targeting the 2500s, as it's a really key big figure. So I'm looking to see what will unfold with that, but again, not to just rashly jump into those buys. So going down to the 4H, the time frame suggests otherwise. Yes, we have closed above here, suggesting that we've changed market direction, but now again we have this dealing range from here to here on the 4H. We've come down, rejected the equilibrium, and price hasn't yet proceeded up. So I'll wait and see price action, how it's going to react around this area. So having in mind we've rejected equilibrium, but we are still somewhere here. There's this swing here which creates again another unicorn on the 4H. This creates a unicorn on the 4H. Having in mind it's a swing up, we closed below, and now we're here in the unicorn. So price might as well continue going lower. Up to where, I still don't know. So I'm kind of on the sidelines towards this. So I'll wait to see this week what price will do. So what I'll want to see this gravitate way lower, come down, probably reject these lows to continue going high, or even continue going down. So it's what I'm much more geared upon the sell at the moment, but having in mind of the higher time frame, we are poised to go higher. If we manage to open and we come on the close above here, then I'll be looking for the 2500s to be hit. So with that being in mind, that's the play that I'll be looking at. At the moment, I'll have to ignore the daily unicorn and wait to see what this 4H price action is going to do, because again it has to align together with the higher time frame. But if we manage to have a candle close on the 4H above here, then that to me, I'll look now for buy entries proceeding to go up higher. So that's what I'll be looking on this week, seeing to see if maybe I may get an opportunity to proceed going high. The calendar looks good for this week, not much happening, so that's a good environment for some good price action to come. So we'll wait and see, and I'll try my best to see if I'll record a trade before, during, and after, if I happen to do so during this week. So that's all on this episode of Jay's Week's Weekly Reflections. So we wait and see what the week will hold in store for us.